know them. I'm glad to see that you guys know each other. Love it, love it. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing
I wish I
great.
could wave back to you, but I can't.
Don't worry. You will just wave with your head. Just wave with your head.
Hi.
Hi. It's chill. I love it. It's very cool. Welcome, Graham. Welcome, Northern, to my show. It's a fun little show we like to do, where we get to know VTubers. All the VTubers. Look at the VTubers.
Whoa.
Yeah,
VTubers?
right? VTubers, right? Dude, like it's like a completely new thing that's going around in the streaming audience. No one knows about it. It's kind of like a niche kind of topic, right?
So niche, so niche.
You know, right? Like, I only can think of like you and maybe like Remy and Asuka. That's all the ones I can really think of. I don't think anyone else does it, right?
No. There's like only like 3 of us, you know.
Yeah, there's only 3 of you guys. You guys are a rare breed. I love it. Especially.
Absolutely.
Like, let's all be fair. There's a lot of VTubers, but that many Dragon VTubers. Right.
Well, about that.
I'm messing with you. I'm just having fun. But I love your design because I love like.
Thank you.
So I don't know if this is the kind of aesthetic you're trying to go off of, but just looking at you and the pictures you have, I didn't look at the 18+ ones. You do have some. You do have some, which I was like.
I do.
Which I found out. If you're friends with Remy, you have 18+ section. It seems like.
Yeah, that's pretty standard.
Yeah,
for
like don't get me wrong.
being friends with him.
Pretty cool. You guys do you. But
if you don't have one, as soon as you're friends with Remy, you automatically get one.
I guess I probably will have one myself. It's gonna be really awkward for me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's gonna be a little awkward.
A little awkward, but I'm pretty sure. No, if I hang out with Remy some more often, we're definitely going to have some. Definitely.
Yeah.
But looking at your design, I get like very like Japanese water, like spring water vibes. You know, that's what I get from you guys.
My outfit is very Japanese inspired because I love the culture and just appreciation of their clothing and style with a little bit of a Western twist, I would say, to my dress. Yeah.
Well, we'll definitely be looking at it later in the day when we talk about your model. But yes, I am among my people. Another weeb. Yeah, I enjoy it. I love it.
I'm a total weeb.
Me too. Like, you should see the things I have behind me. Like,
oh yeah, no, I adore your setup. There's so many figures and stuff.
It's so good.
Genshin posters. I love
Genshin
it.
posters. There's like the statues. There's Pokemon. There's manga in the background. Like,
I love it.
There's Kitsune masks. You know, like I'm all over the place. I'm also going to go Anime Expo this year. I'm so excited.
Are you?
I am.
Oh,
I'm so excited.
So jealous.
like I am in a very lucky spot. I will have to admit that I was able to finally afford it because I left my hometown where I was living in an apartment complex, almost paying $2 grand a month, which was ridiculously stupid. It's so dumb.
Yeah,
so
that's
dumb.
expensive.
Finally went into a place that is cheaper to live. Found a better job that actually pays more, and I'm able to actually afford things, including tickets to go to Anime Expo, which I'm very excited to go. I haven't been there in a while.
I'm so jealous.
But I kind of want to say that, like, even though I'm a weeb, even though I'm passionate weeb on that kind of front, I think this is my last time going. This is my last time going.
Oh.
Just because I'm going to give it up. Just because I'm getting too old. You know, I'm just like I don't have time for this kind of stuff anymore. You know, I barely have time to like stream, and I'm lucky that I was able to get the days off that I want to. But like, I know, I just when I go there with friends, we all like talking about like, you know, like going to parties and like hanging out and like getting it like hooking up and stuff like that. I'm just like, I'm too old for this kind of stuff. I just want to go there.
Commitment for sure.
It's a commitment, yeah. And like I'll probably be really tired most of the times. You know, I'm gonna have to take breaks. I'm like, but I am gonna go because I need to get new posters, and I get new figures to show off. So I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm probably gonna
Absolutely,
I'll
yeah.
probably do an unboxing like stream for everyone, so I can like show people
That'd be
what
so
I got. I
fun.
know it's gonna be so good. It's so good. I kind of want to do I kind of want to do like a live stream there, but
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I don't know how popular that'll be. We'll see. We'll see. Anywho's,
Of course,
it's
of course.
enough about that. Let's talk about the real star attraction.
Oh.
You.
Oh.
Whoa, what? Who? Who could it be? I mean, was that another guess?
I don't know. Is there someone else really cool here? Is Remy here? I don't know.
No, you here. You're definitely awesome.
Okay,
You're awesome.
okay.
So, for those who at home who don't know, we're going to be asking 15 questions to our lovely guests here. We're going to ask them questions to get involved with, like, how they first got started, what they like about being a VTuber, getting to their models, the backstories, and just some fun facts of what they think about the community or themselves. It should be really cool. It'll be fun. You guys are going to like it. And also, there's a nice little spin the wheel that you guys can redeem. I think a lot of my older fans will know what to do with this. But if anyone's new out there,
I want to see some of the questions on here.
I want to see it. Some of these questions are pretty spicy, a little spicy. Get into nice targets. But before we get started, Northern, how about you introduce yourself to the very few people who don't know who you are?
Well, hello everyone. My name is Northern Kiss, but you just call me North. I'm a big scary Sakura dragon, plays a variety of games on Twitch myself.
So scary, so scary.
So scary. I'm a weeb. I like games.
To my own heart.
I VTube.
To my own heart.
That's pretty much it.
You do all the good things. You do all the good things. I love it.
Absolutely.
We'll be able to get to know more about that. Have you been to Japan first? Have you been to Japan?
No, but I would love to go. I want to go so bad.
Me too. I actually just bought a passport last year. I just got my passport, and I'm flying. I'm like flying to like 2 places this year, and the job I work at has me moving around a lot. So I'm really hoping that eventually, just eventually, I'll be able to get myself tickets to go to Japan one day.
Be like, hey, send me to Japan for a bit.
Hey, yeah. If you need someone to, do stuff at Japan, I'll volunteer. No one else will.
Work visa.
Dude, right? Oh, it'd be so sick.
That'd be awesome.
North might say scary, but that's a lie. Yeah, she seems scary. Look at her.
No,
She's
I'm
adorable.
terrifying.
Look how adorable she is. Look at her adorable.
Scary dragon.
Oh, so scary, so scary. So she's scary with her very pink, very happy smile with the big blue eyes of hers.
That's me.
Yep, so scary. Unless there's actually like some like really like terrifying like backstory that's like involves like more you stare at her in the eyes, more your soul get lost, and her opening her mouth.
Your soul is mine now.
Exactly, like some like creepy pasta kind of thing going on that like we don't even know about.
No, my lore's not that scary.
That's scary. Okay. Well, let's get started with the first question. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Awesome. The first question is the best way to start any interview, and that is why and when. Why did you get started with VTubing and when?
Okay, so I think this requires a little bit of backstory. Because it just doesn't start like immediately.
Yep, you just came out of reality. Is like I'm Northern.
I'm streaming now. No,
I'm streaming. I'm streaming now.
And I always watched a lot of YouTubers growing up, and I always thought creating content was like a really fun, cool idea. Getting able to play games, making money from it. For me, it's not about the money, but the prospect of it. And it looked like a good way to just be creative, because I'm a very creative person. But I knew at the time I couldn't do YouTube videos because I didn't have the time to learn how to edit, or I didn't want to learn how to edit. I was like, man, I really want to do some content creation. But it really kicked off when I started watching and getting recommended VTubers, and I was like, what the heck is this? These are anime girls, and they're streaming?
What? Wait, there's anime characters that you can actually talk to, and they talk back to you?
Yes! That's literally my whole mindset! That was literally it! I was like, what the fuck is this? This is fantastic! This seems like perfect for me! Because then I don't have to, like, edit content.
You are the
just
content.
stream. Exactly. I don't have to show my face if I don't want to, and it was just like a perfect storm. But really, what pushed me into starting my first stream, because I was like, yeah, these VTubers are cool. That'd be really cool. But I just couldn't get myself to take that first jump, and actually hit the go live button. It wasn't until I was watching a mouse stream, one of Iron Mouse's streams, and she was talking about her health condition, and how even regardless of her health condition, she still streams and is very successful streaming. And I was just like, well, if she can do it, I can do it. What's my excuse? There's no excuse for me.
Did you hear, like, recently she just talked about how she's able to finally walk?
I know, I'm so
I
proud
was
of
like,
her.
what the frick? Like, I didn't know exactly what was going on with her. I just like, it was kind of funny because, like, I thought of it as, like, you know the Bubble movie, the Bubble Boy movie? It was a really old school movie about this guy who lived in a bubble, and then he fell in love with his next door neighbor, and
I think I've
so
heard
then
about
he goes and makes his own bubble suit, and he like kind of runs to go find her. Some of that. Aw, Zero, thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. It was great to see you.
Yay, Bitterlies!
Oh, the bitterlies. So when I think of Iron Mouse, I kind of just think of her as this giant, just in a giant bubble. But like now she's like super like has a whole bunch of money. Now I feel like it's like a mansion bubble that she's just in. You know, just like a really fancy.
It was
bubble.
like last Christmas or something. She bought her family house.
Yeah,
for
she
her
bought her
parents.
family a house, which I thought was freaking
Yeah.
sick. I love that. It's so good.
I
Thank you for
know,
the follow.
She's really just, I think, a wonderful person.
She's amazing. Of all the people who get
Yeah.
like success, because there's some people out there that like when you look at them, you're like, you shouldn't be this popular. You really shouldn't.
Success has changed you.
Yeah, it's changed you. But Iron Mouse has always been that kind of person. Like, you know what? Of all the people that deserves to be like famous and like popular, it's 100% Iron Mouse. Like Iron Mouse definitely deserves
Absolutely.
all the work she puts into it. Oh yeah, 100%.
That's why she's one of my biggest inspirations.
She's an inspiration to like everyone. Just not just and like the cool thing about her. I'm gonna gush about her just for a little bit. Not only
please
she's
do. I love her. She's my idol.
she's
my
not only an inspiration to VTubers, but she's also an inspiration to female streamers and I don't want to butcher it, but like she's also Latina
She is.
streamers. So she's the inspiration to all these different like forms of like content creators, and I just love that people like are going out of the way to try something they've always wanted to try because of this character, and I love that. That's a really good feeling.
Absolutely, and the people who also have immune deficiencies, she's been a big inspiration to those people, and she's so wonderful.
She's so great. So
She's so funny. Oh my god.
she's so funny. I love her so much. She's so cool. I always want to see like how well she like does. If one day, just one day, I know she'll never be cured because that's like pretty much unfortunately her situation. But I hope one day she actually can like go out and like do things, you know, like one day.
I hope she can get better enough to leave her house more often. But it sounds like she is getting better since she can walk now.
She can walk now, which is freaking oh my god.
It's fantastic.
Imagine like I have no idea what like her situation looks like before on any of this, and just see her like probably like crawl out of bed, get into a chair, and just like go right into streaming, you know. And that's what I love about VTubing, because it allowed her to do that kind of stuff. So I think it's great. I think it's amazing.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's my biggest inspiration. Like honestly.
I can definitely see that. So because of her saying that, like, hey, I can do it, you do it too, you decided to do it yourself.
Yeah, that was the push I needed to be like, I have no excuse. Just go hit the like button, go stream, even if it's to no one.
Yep, even to no one. I'm trying to get better at doing that kind of stuff, because like I've gotten a little bit depressed on my end, seeing my lower numbers. But you know what?
what? I feel that.
As long as you have fun, and as long as you have one person that comes into your streams, it's worth it.
It is. It really is.
But
I love bringing smiles to people's faces. So.
Exactly. Look at you. You all smiling faces. Look adorable.
Yeah.
Not scary at all. Not scary at all. The guys. This dragon right here, it looks intimidating to you. Does it look scary? Look at her face. So.
I'm so terrifying. Look at me.
Rawr.
I'm scary.
Oh, that's scary. Rawr, rawr. When did you start again?
I started actually.
Nope.
It was a little over 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. So you're still pretty baby.
yeah.
Still pretty baby. Well, I can't wait.
But you know, I'm a little older than most people in the streaming scene. So.
Oh. Yeah, you're dragon, so you're probably just a couple of hundreds of thousands of years old. Just a couple. Still.
Yes, that's true.
True. Well, I found out Asuka, she's actually she's around my age, and I didn't even know that she was around my age until I like showed her a Game Boy, and she's like, oh, I played that. And I was like, you did, huh?
I love it. I love it.
Sounds really great. The only scary part is playing puzzle games with North. Oh wait, you play puzzle games?
Sometimes my friends ask me to play puzzle games with them because I'm not the best at them.
You should play a puzzle game that someone bought from me. I think it was really well made. It's called Anti-Chamber.
Oh, I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, play Anti-Chamber. It's a fun puzzle games and it looks beautiful too. It's really cool. Definitely check it out.
I'll write a note about that one.
Do it. The next one for you is what do you like the most about being a VTuber gamer?
Oh, this is a great question. For me, I like being a VTuber specifically because it gives me a bit of fuck, I can't.
Anonymity.
I'm anonymous.
You're anonymous.
Anonymous.
She's anonymity.
Yeah, I live in the anemone.
I'm not who cares. What's that? What do you do? My best. My best. I love it.
But yeah, it allows me to remain a bit anonymous. That way I don't have to worry about, putting everything out there. I don't have to worry about every day about how I look. I can literally, if I want to, just stream in my pajamas and no one will notice.
Dude,
no
most
one
people stream butt naked as the VTuber. I'm learning this. I'm learning that people
I've never done that.
Which is good for you, but like
absolutely.
I guess that's the thing, the only thing I'm naked, the only part of me is naked is my feet. So people have been trying to get feet pics on me. I'm like, no, you don't want to get feet pics. No. So, sorry guys. No. But yeah, it's good to know that you are one of the VTubers who actually have clothing on. It's good to know.
I do have clothes on.
You guys, you can write that down in her Wikipedia article. She does wear clothes on streams.
It's true. The least amount of clothes I've ever worn was just like pajama bottoms and a t-shirt.
I love it.
But yeah. I don't have to worry about how I look specifically. I also think VTubing as a sphere is a very creative outlet. It's very diverse as a sphere, and there's so much you can do with VTubing. And just so many cool ideas and outfits you could do, and it's just really cool like that. And I just love games. I mean, I've always liked video games. Video games are so much fun. They're a form of escape for me.
True though, true.
Yeah.
Like more of the escape I can get into a video game, the better. Like a lot of people are, hi Miku, it's good to see you. Like a lot of people are so excited for the new GTA 6 game, and I'm just like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, maybe when I was a kid, it was cool because you've been an adult and you do bad things. But now that I'm an adult, and that kind of stuff is like pretty normal to me. It doesn't feel it's too real. Like it looks like it's just Florida Simulator. It does not look any special to me at all. So like I'm just not really that excited about it.
That's fair. Fair. I mean, I might play it. I might not play it. I don't know. GTA has never been really my thing, but it'll be interesting to see when it comes out.
It'd be interesting.
But like with the trailer, it was just a bunch of Florida moments. So
just a little bunch of Florida moments. So I'm just like, I need escapism, not like remembering that this is real. But yeah, no, I agree. Being a gamer, very awesome, very good to like distract
Very
yourself
fun.
with that.
There's
That's
some
good
great
stuff.
stories there.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
have you noticed this? Like, I kind of want to get a discussion with you about this, if you're cool with.
Okay. Yeah, go right
Freaking
ahead.
video game movies, like, and
Oh,
video
they're getting
game
so
TV
much better
shows,
recently.
right? They actually are kind of an
Yeah,
uprising.
yeah.
We all had the meme back in the day that if it was a video game movie, it was going to be terrible. But lately, they've been pretty good, and TV shows have been doing really good. And here's the thing. After the success of Fallout, I think people are starting to realize, right? Like after people start seeing the success of Fallout, I think people are gonna start seeing like more like great, amazing stories turn into a TV show slash movie. What movie or TV show would you like them to do next for a video game?
Oh boy.
There's only one answer for me on this one. I'm so excited because I'm pretty sure it would happen. It will totally happen.
One of my favorite games of all time is a game called The Last Guardian.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
And I feel like that being adapted into a movie would be really cool.
That would be really cool. With the like, I can see them with the technology with a giant like character. I think, right?
Yeah, big puppet.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I want to see Mass Effect.
Yeah, I know that one's pretty requested as well.
I could totally see that being a really big thing. But yeah, Last Guardian would be really cool. Like with all the technology we have, that'd be so sick. That'd be so sick.
I think that one would specifically have to be a movie though.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I wouldn't want to see a TV show. That they will probably add a lot more random stuff that should be in there. Nah.
Wait, yeah, exactly. Pad out the story. You don't want that.
Yeah, no. But Viku, the lovely Viku over here, would like to do a spin. So we're going to do another spin.
Oh, wheel spin!
Yes, I know you're super excited for this. So, guys, we need more spins.
Spin the wheel.
All right, so let's get into the most hard-hitting question of all weebs. Favorite anime.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, this is Viku's question, so they're hitting it very hard with you right now. They're hitting you really hard with it.
Yeah, this is oh boy.
So if you have like just some of your favorites, like if you want to just name out some of your favorites, like would you say like franchise, like not franchise, but like series or like characters, something like that?
So my favorite anime of all time probably has to be Konosuba.
I love Konosuba.
I love
so good.
Konosuba.
I love
Konosuba's great.
Who's your favorite character?
Megumin.
Yep, mine too. I love Megumin.
And then it's Darkness.
I actually kind of like wow, I'm blanking on his name. Kazuma. Yeah, I like Kazuma. He just seems like an average dude. Like of all the isekais I've seen, he seems like the guy that actually would act that way, you know? Because at first I thought he was really annoying for a while because he would do like stupid things. But then after like him explaining certain things, like he will be really weirdly like do stupid things whenever the girls get hit on. And it's because that's his sisters. Like he doesn't want people to mess with them, you know. So he'll do stupid things on purpose and like get them to like freak out just so that people don't like mess with them, you know. And I like that. It's like the big brother and all this kind of stuff.
He really is, and like his subtle it hasn't been like in the forefront of the show, but his subtle character development from season 1 to season 3. It's there, and it's very noticeable, and I love it. It's not in your face, but it's there.
And he is pretty OP. His luck stat is so good with his arrows, and he's like a thief too. Like he actually is pretty strong to be able to do stuff. Yeah. It just, you know, he also has the worst teammates ever.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Can do one explosion.
Well, one explosion.
Knight that can't hit anything.
They can't hit anything, but can take all the damages and loves it. And Aqua, the useless goddess that can only heal, but is stupid. So stupid.
Yep.
Yeah, totally. The best teammates. And he's very lucky, but he also finds himself in really unlucky situations.
Yes, and that's true. I think his luck goes both ways. I don't think it's actually just like 100% luck. I think it's like he gets the worst and the best.
Yeah, he has the worst and the best of every situation, you know, and I think that's great. Like Konosuba is such a great anime. Yeah, I agree.
It really is. It's one of my favorites of all times. It's one of the few shows that I give a perfect 10 out of 10 on my Mal list. So
I love it. I love it. I think it's so good. I'm
yeah,
watching the new season right now. It's so funny. It's so funny.
it's so funny. It's just the perfect spin of like an isekai and a comedy. It doesn't
Mhm.
take itself seriously. It makes a lot of jokes. It's great.
Yep, I think they do a good job, and the animation is really good. Like beautiful
Mhm.
explosions, beautiful explosions.
Ah, they're so pretty.
I will be looking. No worries, Biku. Look all you want. Be the sleepy cat. Be the sleepy.
Have a nice lurk.
Oh, the looks. I love the looks. Cool.
We
So,
love lurkers.
so we mentioned this in the very beginning, but now let's
Mhm.
actually talk about it. You are a dragon VTuber.
I am. It's true.
There's a lot of
cannot hide
drag.
it.
No, you cannot hide it. You know, I've noticed it from afar. Like, you know, I was gonna say you might have been a deer, but I saw the tail, so I was like, definitely dragon. Definitely dragon. But
yes, yes.
what do you bring to the VTube community that helps you stand out from all the rest of the dragon VTubers?
Okay, there's so many dragon VTubers. There's a lot. I'm not even like. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not even the first Sakura dragon VTuber.
Which
Nor was it
again,
my
there's
original
nothing
intention.
wrong with it, but I always
Yeah,
ask this
yeah.
question because you know a lot of people don't really think about this kind of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. No, my first like initial idea for a VTuber, and when I started streaming, I didn't even brand myself as a Sakura dragon VTuber. Something adopted from my community. I was just an Easter dragon. That was it. But now I've adopted the fact that I am a Sakura dragon, and it's part of my lore and everything. But I think what makes me maybe stand out as a VTuber, it's just like my kind personality. I mean, I don't want to pat myself on the back too much, but
You should. This is you are being interviewed. Like that's like the most
yeah.
patting on yourself on the back you can get. You know, I'm literally asking you
That's
to
fair,
tell
that's
me
fair.
good things about you.
Yeah, I like to be kind. I like spreading joy through my streaming. I just think there's too much stuff that gets us down in this world, and to have that outlet to watch someone just stream and be able to make you smile, make you laugh, even if the streamer is -2 IQ and
Well, I
makes
think
really bad jokes.
well in
Then
my
I'm glad I could be that for you.
which is great. I love it.
Welcome.
You are very relatable. That's what I like about you. You're very relatable. Like you not
Oh.
only like the things we like, but also
Mhm.
if we were like playing together, you wouldn't act any differently. It's like you're the gamer girl that like we all want to be friends with back when we were in like in middle school, high school kind of situation. You
I'm
know?
one of the boys. I've been
One of the
told.
boys. One of the boys.
One of the boys.
One of the boys. I know you have the good vibey that you just want to play with, you know, have fun with.
I'm
you know?
glad. I'm glad.
You know, and then of course
wanna have that good
every
vibe.
now and then like make fun of, but just as a funny like haha kind of stuff. Not like you suck. It's more like Northern, you failed that puzzle twice. It's like I'm trying my hardest, and it's like that kind of it's like kind of banter. You know what I mean?
No, that happens all the time. No, I can take jokes really well, so
Good,
you know,
good.
I'm no stranger to that kind of play per se.
Well,
And I love it.
so I'm gonna have to ask you this then, okay?
Mhm.
Because I just realized this.
Okay.
You are an anime fan, right?
Yes, I am a big anime fan.
And you chose the design of your model, right?
Yes, I designed it myself actually.
Uh-huh. Did you
I
realize
didn't
what you
draw
did?
it, but-
Did you realize what you did? Did you realize
What do you mean?
With your design, with your hair,
Uh,
the color, and the one side of the hair just goes down. Do you realize what you did as an anime fan?
you were trying to
you
compare me to an
realize-
anime mom that has the deaf haircut.
Yes. Why?
I don't have the brain though.
Yeah, but like it's still there.
Oh no!
Like,
no,
you
yeah, I have noticed that. Yeah.
She did not realize. She did not realize. You know, like when I first saw that, I was like, wait a second. She's an anime fan. She has brown hair, and she has one side of it on the side. Yeah, it's not technically a braid, but like, come on, we've seen some anime moms die without braids.
Oh boy! Oh
What's going
boy.
on? What's going on, Missy? What's going on? Is there some lore that we don't know about?
Maybe, who knows? But no, I mean, most of my VTuber design, I guess we can get into this just a little bit. most of my design is actually based on my real self. So I actually have this haircut.
Well,
Now
that's
my
even
hairline.
more scarier. It's more scary to know that it's based off of real. Because now it's like, oh, well, if you ever become a mom, if you're not already a mom, then just watch out. Don't let them
I'm
be
not.
really interested in alchemy. Okay, just do not let them be interested in alchemy. I'm just saying.
Noted.
Don't let them. Don't let them. And then don't get a dog and a little child as well. Just, again, don't want them being just a mom.
That would be really terrible.
I don't recommend. Don't recommend.
Okay.
So next question is actually a fun little treat for you people at home, your fans. A little sneak peek.
Ooh.
Any games you're looking forward to streaming later this year?
I don't even know what games are coming out this year.
Tell you the truth, they have not really announced that many games this year. Like it's been
No.
kind of hush. I think the biggest thing that's coming out this year so far is, I believe, the Elden Ring DLC. I can't think of anything else. Is there anything
See, but I
else?
don't play Elden Ring, so.
You got games on your phone? You got games on your phone?
Got games on your phone?
Games on your phone?
You got games there?
You got games on your face? You got Fortnite? You got Fortnite?
Fortnite on the phone? Oh
Fortnite
no!
on the phone? Do you have Roblox? You have
That's
Roblox?
terrible.
Oh my god.
Too real.
Unfortunately, I used to work at GameStop, so I know.
Oh,
Trust me, I know. Unfortunately, I know. I still think like the one.
You look like someone who would work at GameStop.
What? What is that supposed to mean? What
You
is
just had
that
that
supposed to
look.
mean?
I
I don't
just,
give
like
a
I had
fuck.
to pick like you have
What?
a look. If I had to guess, you'd be like, yeah, he worked at GameStop for a bit.
I want to know. No, what characteristics did you see in me that makes you think that I'm from GameStop, huh?
The Persona 5 hat, the glasses, I don't know. A lot of the guys at GameStop, at least the ones that are around here, they have like shorter beards. So there's that, and I can't tell what shirt you're wearing. But I'm guessing it's a gamer anime.
It's actually not a gamer anime. Actually, I just kind of threw it on. It's actually a horror.
Oh, actually, that's really cool. Wow.
That was sick. I thought it was really cool. I got it from GameStop though.
Well, see, there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Being called out here. Oh no. But no,
that look about you.
I guess so. I didn't really realize it's a gamer like stuff. I don't work there anymore. I did work there for like over 7 years though.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
That was a long time.
Freaking didn't want to transfer me when I got a house. They just want to make me pay $2,000 a month for an apartment complex. So I left, got a better job, and
gotta make those decisions sometimes.
Make those decisions. Well, now I know that I look like a GameStop employee just because I look like a gamer. Say, wow, I look like a gamer. Just what do I look like? Because gamers have beards and glasses and hats, right?
I don't know. It's just a lot of the guys that like work at the GameStops around me. They have that air, that same air about them.
Darn it! I'm gonna have to shave, don't I? I'm gonna have to shave or something like that.
No.
Well, luckily when I go to work, I don't have a hat on and I don't wear glasses, so at least people won't think of it. At least at work, so that's good. That's good.
Incognito nerd.
Incognito nerd. I love it. Well,
exactly.
Well, we have another spin. For you. So let's do it.
What spin?
Valen.
I'm so excited about these spins.
These are so cool. I love these. I love these spins a lot. They're a lot of fun. We'll see what kind of questions you be asked. This is a newer question, and we can hit and miss on these questions. So let me see what you think about it. Any real world superpowers? You can have any powers you want, but it can only work to improve your streams.
You know what? Honestly, I'd love to talk to animals. And if I could talk to just like stream and talk to animals, it'd be like, ma'am, your dog. She's really upset about you leaving your socks on the floor.
Yeah, she
so
really
like you choose
likes
up your shoes.
The shoes, because it stinks. But you know what? But how would you prove it? Like you have like a cat right here, and he's like, yeah. I know. I totally agree.
It's one of those powers where like you couldn't ever really prove it because there's always gonna be people like, she's faking it. Oh, it's not real.
Yeah, but like you would probably be like, here's my cat. My cat says he's hungry. What did he say? Are you also thirsty? You know, like you can definitely just pretend you have that power.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't think it's something you could ever truly prove, but I think that would bring in more of an audience for you. I think it'd be more interesting. So I wouldn't mind.
That would be interesting. It would be interesting. Like
Yeah.
do some kind of like a Discord interview kind of like we're doing right now, but you show your dog and you like listen to your dog. And you're like,
Yeah, I just bring random pets on my stream and just talk to them.
Just talk to them. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Sounds like you're a very you're a very animal person.
I love animals. Animals are fantastic.
Cool. What do you have any animals personally?
I have one dog. His name is Dozer.
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 I love that name. It's a good name.
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy. Dozer. I like it. It's adorable. I like it. All right. So, do you have any plans on doing any community nights with your fans? Maybe some games you want to play with them.
I would love to do in the future some Mario Kart streams. With chat. Love Mario Kart. In the immediate future with fans, I don't have anything planned right now though. So.
Mori over here wants to do Dig Dug with you.
Dig Dug.
Atsumori.
Yeah, Atsu. Atsu's one of my mods and also a streamer.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Well, I love it. I love seeing it. Well, all the Dig Dug streams. But yeah, that'd be cool to do a Mario Kart stream. Do you play like Jackbox or something like that?
I have before, yeah. I think, it was on my birthday earlier this year. I played Jackbox games with chat and some friends, which is really fun.
I bet it would be really chaotic with you and your community. I bet it would be very chaotic.
It got a little rowdy, I'm not gonna lie.
I bet it can get a little rowdy. I think it'd be fun. But let's get into the one thing that everyone's been wanting to get into, and that is your model.
My model?
Model! Let's talk about it. And if you want to stand right in the middle of the alleyway, we can see your full model. Guys, I was told that you guys don't really see her tail very often. Well, look at that. Look at that tail. Look at the beautiful tail right there.
Sorry, I'm working with delay chat. I apologize. But here we go.
Look at the tail.
This is my full model.
Very beautiful. Very elegant. Very beautiful.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Of course. We can see little toesies, guys. We can see toesies. You guys can flip right there.
Free feet pics.
Free feet pics for you guys. See, can't say I don't do anything for you guys. Can't say. It was all planned to get feet pics for all my new viewers. Is all here. Does your model do anything? Do you have like emotes?
I have I don't use my emotes as much as I should, but I do have a greeting. So let me see if I can. My button's not working. There we go.
Oh.
Do a little curtsy. Buttons have a delay on them for some reason. I don't know why. I do have another outfit as well, but I also have like expressions. An angry expression.
I love that one. Your eyes go like smaller, like oh.
Yeah. I have excite.
Ooh, excite.
Very excite.
Do you want to zoom back in if there are going to be anything different?
Yeah. Let me zoom back in. Oh, hello, chat. I'm very large. I'll come back over here.
Very big.
Big scary dragon.
Oh, so scary.
Here, I'll do my excite again.
Yeah.
Very excited. Whoa, I'm so glad to be here.
Wow. So
kawaii.
Kawaii desu.
Kawaii desu. I have a little bit of a blush. Very nice.
Very blushy. I love it.
I can cry. I'm so upset.
With a smile. so upset. So upset. So upset, guys. It's so sad.
It's true. I also have one of my favorite expressions, which is a pout.
That's your tsundere pout. Baka. Yeah, babe, she look, she's doing the baka face. The baka face. You laugh. It's hilarious with that. You're like, oh! She turns to Popeye for a second. Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I have those those expressions, I have also another outfit as well.
Ooh, let's see.
Would you like me to show off that one?
Yes.
Okay, let me get back in the middle here. Do-do-do. Let's see if my stream deck will work.
Oh.
Wah!
Ah, hey, look at that. You look like,
Yeah.
look like a country bumpkin. Look country bumpkin. Oh, like a teacher. She looks like a teacher.
I've had both of those comparisons. It was like, you look like a southern girl, you look like a teacher, you look like a mom.
Well, like I said, you do have. I'm just saying.
Nah,
Just
I've been
saying.
told I got that mom energy.
You do have the mom energy right there, you know. And you still have the hair, and you also kind of look like. I'm just saying. Also, your hair actually kind of reminds me of I can't remember her name, so I'm sorry guys if you're a huge Final Fantasy fans, but you look like that one girl from Final Fantasy.
Oh snap! I don't play Final Fantasy, but
Oh shoot! Okay, let me look it up. Okay, let me look it up.
okay. I can also like take off my sweater if
Whoa,
you're
whoa,
into that.
whoa, snap!
Oh no, my button's not working.
No.
Sorry, chat. No sweater removal.
She can't remove her buttons. She can't remove buttons.
My buttons, they're too it's too much.
I can't pronounce her name. Oh, yeah, Arthea.
I'll have to look her up later.
I'll send you a picture of him right now.
Yes, please. I know what we're talking about. Yeah, her. Yeah. I've seen her.
Yeah, you look just like her. Like your design looks very closely like her.
We're sisters.
Yeah, you guys sisters. I won't tell you what happens to her though, but let's just say.
No, I've seen the memes. It's okay.
Okay, good. I was saying, like, I won't tell you what happened to her, but let's just say that it doesn't do your hair justice.
My hairstyle any good?
Just saying.
Fair.
But I do like this design a lot. I think this design that she looks really cool. It's really cool.
I also picked out this outfit.
Oh, nice. Is it also something that has to do with like you in real life?
This one I just wanted a more casual outfit from my more formal dress per se. So I was like, these are comfy clothes that I would wear. Some jeans, some boots, a nice sweater that's off the shoulders.
So
and then I just like the style. Yeah.
Showing off the shoulders. Whoa.
Yeah, you can see my shoulders.
Oh, scandalous.
But yeah, I've designed my first outfit. I picked out and designed everything for this outfit as well. My main inspiration for my original outfit, I will switch back to it now.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. My dog's going crazy.
Oh, it do be like that. Go right ahead. Yo! You're stuck with me now, chat. Don't tell Tricko. But, you know, you guys are really cool. I'm really glad I had this opportunity. Really cool idea. Yeah. I'm gonna have to ask him what his dog's name when he's back. Love dogs. Have you guys been having a good day today? You guys having fun with the interview so far? Oh shoot, where's Tricko? He went to go check on his doggo. Got another expression / toggle. Oh, hey, Vaughn. Welcome into chat. How's it going? Sorry, I'm not really paying attention to chat. I'm just kind of answering questions. But yeah, you talking about the gremlin mode? That one? I would assume so. Yes. As usual. I pay attention to chat. Excuse me.
Wow, not paying attention to chat. Jeez.
I
Oh
always
my
pay
God.
attention to chat.
Wow.
They're just
Jeez.
lying.
Wow.
They're lying.
Wow. Hi, Sid. Hello, Sid. I'm going to be interviewing you next month. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great.
Ooh,
You know,
very
he's a
exciting.
calico cat. Love that. Sorry, I love cats too, but my dog was freaking out because I ordered a Amazon package, and dog
Ooh.
and new person is crazy.
What's your dog's name?
Patches. He's a Jack Russell Terrier.
Oh, so cute, so small.
It's only she
I
was
love it, I
tiny.
love it.
I also acquired an interview. You can always come on my interview show. You always can. Just jump on. Just DM me, and you guys are welcome. I interview everyone, no matter who they are. So my goal is to interview every single VTuber out there. So you want to come on my show?
That's a long list.
Well, at least I won't have to worry about running out of content.
That's true. There's infinite content in that.
This is Northern State. Yeah, this is Northern State. But yeah, I did. I get out of here. My show. Just,
I'm getting worse.
but I did hear a little bit of you say you're very happy to be on my show. Oh, I love it.
Yes, I am. I'm very grateful. Thank you. I'm so glad.
Of course.
We could hang out and chat, and it's really nice to be interviewed.
It's fun. It's really enjoyable.
As a VTuber, just vibing.
Well, I just like the vibes. The vibes are really cool. It's chill, like just talk, and we can talk about anything. It's so much fun to just talk about stuff. So I agree. It's really cool.
Yeah.
But okay. So before I got distracted.
We're talking about my first outfit.
Yeah. And how
This one.
yeah. Oh, that one.
This outfit was mainly inspired by my love of Japan and their culture, and then B, my ultimate anime waifu, Albedo. Albedo from Overlord.
That's your favorite.
She's my waifu.
She is waifu. Me too. That's reference. She's pretty great. She's pretty good. She can look a little scary sometimes though. She's a little scary.
Yeah, that's true. Scarier than I am, but
Well,
I love her.
You need to get some face toggles that turns that like sharp smile that she has sometimes.
That's true. Absolutely, I agree.
But I think it'd be cool. I like your model. Very cool. Very awesome.
Thank you.
Now, one thing I like to ask to all my guests about that model after we looked at it and saw all the cool stuff about it is that what's your favorite part about your own design?
I love my tail on this model, and I also love my horns.
The horns look really cool. I really like your horns.
Yeah. It was funny earlier that you mentioned that it reminded you of a deer, because that's exactly where I stole that from.
You stole it from a deer?
Yeah, no, actually, I was designing my model, and I was like, man, looking through dragon horns, I was like, oh, these horns are way overdone. They're so normal and just everywhere. I'm like, I need something different. So I took some antlers from a deer, and I was like, these are mine now.
You know what? Fair. Because because isn't in more Eastern cultures, like with China and Japan, their dragons usually have more like a deer-shaped horns.
Yeah. So I kind of adopted that. I kind of mixed the two, so and I like the horn shape. So I was like, yeah, these are nice and unique. So
now there's another video game that you kind of remind me of. Okay, so I don't know if you know this video game. You might know this video game.
Try me.
Dynasty Warriors.
I've heard of that game. I have not played it though.
You remind me of a character in Dynasty Wars, like your design.
Oh.
But Dynasty Wars is a Chinese game, so that's why it might be a little bit different.
I understand. But I am an Eastern dragon, and that doesn't strictly mean Japan. So.
Yep. That's why I thought so. So I was like, I kind of get Dynasty Warriors vibes from it.
Yeah.
Cool. I like it. Cool. Next question for you.
Okay, I'm ready.
What is your lore and backstory? Because you were talking about it a little bit, so let's get into it.
I'm so excited.
Listen.
So my lore is a little complicated. Well, not really. It's just long.
Well, I guess we all need to get popcorn ready, guys. Have your popcorn out? Got popcorn?
This is gonna be a movie. It's 2 pages long, I think.
Go for it. Go ham.
But when I was an egg, I was I'm trying to remember my lore because it's been so long since I rehearsed like all of it. When I was a small egg, I was dropped into a world not my own, as the realms were open to everyone. But when the realms closed, I got trapped in this weird world called Aeroth, and I was raised by some dryads and helped them protect the forest until some greedy humans decided they wanted to cut it down.
Freaking humans.
Freaking humans. So,
Freaking
you know,
humans,
I had
man.
to deal with them, and they kind of got upset about that for some reason. I don't know.
Freaking humans. Jeez.
And they came and we had an epic battle as they tried to fight me.
Try to fight me.
They tried to fight me, and I almost won until their fucking hidden mages sealed me away under a giant sakura tree.
Oh, okay.
So my true form is under a giant sealed away sakura tree in the middle of the woods.
This is not even
I
her
slept
final
for a
form.
very long time. I'm sorry?
It's not even a final form. I see.
Not even my final form. I'm not actually a human.
Which is kind of funny because like humans are the ones that kind of put you into this mess, and now you are human.
Well, you know, when I woke up after a couple thousand years, I had to make some adoptive changes in order to try to find a way to free myself because I don't. The humans are cool. I like humans. They're very nice. Some of them until they get greedy.
Freaking greedy humans. Yeah, greedy humans are the worst.
Greedy humans.
Humans are greedy are very terrible. Very terrible.
But so I started streaming in order to find out a way to free myself, and it's been going well, making a little bit of progress, but not too much. Growing my reach across the land. But yeah, that's pretty much it right now. There will be a continuation of my lore if I can plug something real quick, if that's okay.
Plug it away.
Okay, I'm running a D&D one-shot next Saturday.
Oh.
And that has to do with my lore.
Wow.
So if you want to learn more about this tree that I'm sealed under, that's where you wanna check out. So we'll be adding to the lore. It'll all be canon.
All the canon,
Very
dude.
excited.
I want to see it. Well, I would love to see that. So I'm definitely going to be checking that out. I can't shout you out for another 14 minutes, but go check her out. Go check her out.
It's all good.
One day though, hopefully you get to find out more about your situation. Hopefully this interview also helped you branch out and do that. And it'd be cool to be added into your lore. You know, it's like I went on some weeb's show, and he was like, "Hey, you should go check out this thing." I don't know what you want to check out, so I don't know. Maybe not. But I thought it'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be checking out that one shot. It'd be fun. It should be cool.
It'll be super fun. I'm super excited. We did the session 0 yesterday, and it went really, really well, and I'm really happy with it so far. So I'm really excited to be playing with a group of my actual dragon friends.
Oh, snap! It's a dragon
Remy.
crew. Remy! That's so cool.
Yeah.
So
it'll be great.
Okay, I'm just piecing it all together. I don't know why it took me so long. But you guys all are dragons.
Yeah, we have a whole Discord server together and everything. It's great. We all hang out. It's wonderful. They're wonderful people.
Oh, they are amazing people. I've interviewed a lot of you guys, and you guys are all just a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's a good little smaller niche in the wider scale that is the VTubing community. So
well, like each VTuber as a giant whole has little sub communities all inside with them. So like everyone kind of stays within their own little realm kind of situation. You know, sometimes they'll branch out every now and then, but usually they're pretty snug in their ways. So, like I've had I would interview one VTuber, and then I would end up branching out and interviewing all that community people. So I'll get to know a smaller communities. It's really funny because I will reach out to one of them because I remember Remy. I think we talked about this during our interview. We all had commonality when we were talking about this one person who was being kind of sketchy, and when he was like, "Hey, I saw the person you were interviewing. Probably watch out because of the things they say." I'm like, "Thanks for the shout out. I really do appreciate you letting me know." And then he like reached out to me and say, "Hey, the guy's back trying to do his thing. Just give you a heads up." Like, "Oh, cool. Thank you for letting me know." "Hey, I do VTuber interviews, right?" I was like, "Yeah." Like, "You're a VTuber, right?" I was like, "Well, yeah, of course I."
Yeah, good things come. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and that's how it happened. It's just literally, I was like, "You want to come on my show?" He's like, "Yeah, of course." And then that's how I met you. That's how I met him. And Oscar. It's
Yeah.
really cool. I want to meet more of your friends, more of your people. I want to have them all on my show.
I can recommend you so many different people if you want.
Do it. Recommend it. I want to get more people. I want to get more people on my show because
Absolutely.
the one my biggest fear is literally like start because each and every month I plan out for the next month of people.
Mhm.
I'm going to have a fear that one time down the line, I'm going to try and reach out to people and I don't get anyone scheduled for a
Oh,
month.
yeah. I don't think that'll ever happen because there's so many VTubers, but you know, that is a very real concern. I understand.
I want to try and see how long I can keep this going. Brother. I want to see how I can keep this going. I want to see. So yeah, go for it. You will not lack for content.
That's
Well,
what I'm saying.
yeah, but no, I want to try and keep this going, so we'll see how it goes. I will say this though, I am a little bit more picky on my content than I used to be, because it used to
Of course,
be.
you gotta decide what you want to focus on.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Your
Well,
time
like,
is precious, so.
well, true. But the main thing is that I don't want to waste anyone's time. That's my time,
yeah.
the person I'm interviewing, and the person who's watching it. You know, I don't want to waste anyone's time. So I am kind of more picky than normal. So like, one, you actually have to be streaming still. I think that's one of the big things.
No, that's a
I've
very
interviewed a couple
requirement.
people in the very beginning where like they don't interview anymore. I was like, okay, I need you to actually like stream. You can't just jump on my
Yeah.
show and talk about how you don't stream, you know? Because the whole point of this is to talk about your streaming. Two, I need to make sure that the content's actually like it doesn't have to be like super friendly, but it has to be at least like, you know, like okay for TOS. Like I've had
Yeah.
one person who I actually removed that video from my lobby because they tried to use my platform as a hate speech. So I can't allow you to do that. Yep, so I can't allow you to do that. I'm sorry. I am sorry. So I
Don't be
can't.
sorry about that.
No, it's a learning environment. You know, this is what
Yeah,
this is what happened when I just invited anyone who come to my show and like everything's good.
Mhm.
Sometimes you get some unfriendly people.
Yeah,
and
I
also
mean, you live and you learn, and you're a little more picky now, so obviously you're learning.
exactly. But also you have to be like the last ones. You have to be like at least a little bit talkative. You know, because like I've had some people who like will come to my show and I'll be like, so when and why did you get into streaming? And they're like, money.
Ah, man.
Yeah, and I'm just like, do you want to go in more detail? Nah, just want to get paid. I
Oh
want
my
to become
goodness.
famous. It's like those like deadpan kind of like responses. Is like, okay.
For me, like being a streamer, obviously the money is there. I'm not gonna deny that I don't get paid from Twitch. But it's not about the money. It's just just an added bonus for streaming, and I really do appreciate. Yeah, I really do appreciate all the subs and the bits and stuff. I really do. I mean, it helps me better my streams and stuff, and I really appreciate it. But my thing as a streamer, you gotta be able to hold a conversation, and that's definitely a skill I've had to learn since I started streaming. And you gotta interact with your community and be able to talk and be at least a little entertaining in order to hold a platform.
True.
So
That's why I'm a little more picky. So whenever someone comes on my show, or I'm looking for someone to come on my show, I do a little research on them. I don't stalk them. Don't stalk them. Like I didn't stalk you.
Yeah.
I didn't stalk you. I didn't know about your 18 plus page. I totally did not know about that. Totally did not know about that. But I really wanted to just make sure that like the people I'm going on my show will at least enjoy the show, won't wreck the show, and actually gives me like things to talk about. You know.
Yeah, you don't want to just sit here for like 2-3 hours and just be like, yes, no,
Yes,
maybe,
no, maybe. Yeah. It's complicated.
Streaming should be fun. You you should be having fun, and I think a good way to tell if someone's having fun is if they're talking about something.
Mm-hmm. Agree, 100%.
Especially if something they're passionate about, like video games.
Exactly. I love it.
Yeah.
Northern, you have grown so much in the past 2 years, and I'm so proud of you. Aww, look at that. Aww. I love this. It's adorable when like the chat actually like reaches out to the streamer and say, "You meant a lot to me." You know, I love it. I think it's great. Yeah, but you do a great job, and I do like your content.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see you do more.
Thank
I can't
you.
wait to see you do more. I do want to see more awesome stuff from you. So it'd be cool. Sorry, I was going to randomly like pick out a thing on your stuff, but you do a lot of like retweets on like really cool like giveaways and stuff like that. Did you want like an update on your model? Did you want to get into something different?
I am currently working on a redesign. Yes.
Ooh, okay. Now you don't have to develop too much into this. You don't have to. But any thoughts or ideas you would like to do with your redesign?
I will just say I am going to be entering my feral monster girl phase. So.
Oh, she's actually gonna be scary. Might be scary, guys. She might be scary.
Maybe
But
not,
watch
but
out. Watch out, guys. She might be a little scary. She might actually have sharp teeth.
Oh.
Also, I see that you have emotes on here. These emotes are beautiful. I love these. I love the designs and the expressions. Do you make these?
What are you looking at specifically?
2 years, I got my first update regarding my first batch of emotes and subs by. Oh no, so okay.
No,
great.
my emote mama, she's so great. I love her emotes so much.
She's so great.
They're so adorable.
They're so adorable. I like them a lot. You do have some interesting. Oh, I want that. That's like a nice little sundae. So I'm like stalking you right now.
No, it's all good. Are you looking at the photos from my con last weekend?
Yeah, that's really cool. I like that. I like the con.
Yeah. Good stuff. I don't tweet too often or too much, but when I do, you know, I think it's good content.
It's good content. Oh, well, I was told by a good friend of mine, because I used to not post anything ever, but he told me like just you need to just post random stuff. 'Cause that's what gets you like popular. Just random things, random dumb stuff, you know. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to post more. Like last night, I posted that one of my favorite things to do at the end of a very long week is just sit back, pop in the new seasonal anime, and just drink myself to sleep. Which I did.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was good. And then I slept in, and now I'm super late to do all my stuff I was supposed to do this morning.
You know, it happens. But actually, we started early, didn't we? So actually, you're pretty good.
Yeah, because we were able to like kind of go right into it. Like a lot of people don't know about the VTuber collab thing, so I had to explain it a little bit more. And you was like, "Oh, we're gonna use this? Alright, cool. Here. Hi, Speedy. It's great to see you."
I'm pretty, you know, acclimated to the VTubing sphere and what stuff's happening.
I like it. It makes my job easier.
Other than that, I'm a pretty quick learner. So.
I love it.
You know, I try.
Oh, now that Speed's here, now we can start the interview. This entire time we haven't been starting the interview at all. Now we're starting the interview.
Okay.
So welcome everyone to the VTuber interview. We totally have not been streaming for about an hour now, but I hope you guys all enjoy your stay. You know, we have a lovely VTuber over here, lovely Northern. For those people who don't know, I'm guessing you might be having questions, and we'll be getting all those questions. We will get all 6 more questions. 6 more questions, definitely.
Ask all the questions.
All the questions. Northern has a really cool model, right? She's very beautiful. I love her beautiful model.
Thank you.
I love her eyes too. Can you get zoom in on your eyes, please?
Oh, yeah. They are slitted like a dragon's. So.
Oh, I do see that. I like it. I just like how big they are. They're so big.
Thank you.
Little fangs right there. Little fangs.
Ow.
Little biters. No. See, I'm starting to learn how to talk VTuber, by the way. You know, this is how you talk.
Yeah, it's a lot of noises, to be honest.
A lot of noises. You just have to know. You just... She pretty much just asked me for my favorite fetish tags for an anime website. I gave it to her, but you guys will not know. You guys will not. Hey yo, hey yo, Northern body pillow. Hey yo, I'm pretty sure that's the thing. Because Remy has a body pillow, Asuka has a booba mouse pad. I think, right?
Ooh.
I think.
Yeah,
Am I wrong? Am
I think so. Maybe.
Oh, it's the thing. I can see you have a body pillow. Totally see it.
I do.
I'm freaking saying, knew it. Called it out. Called it.
I have a body pillow of my character, but I also own one as well.
Whoa, you own your own body pillow? You know what makes sense. Makes sense.
Yes, I do.
Love it.
Got quality control, you know.
You gotta try it out. You gotta try it out. Ask her if she could have any superpower, could only use that to enhance her stream. What would it be? We actually did do that. She said
we actually did answer that.
Yeah.
I talked to animals.
You want to talk to animals? Talk to animals. Yeah. Because Speedy, I actually added that to my spins. I actually added that question to my spins. So now I've been asking people about that.
It had 2 spins. I'm open to more spins though.
More spins, guys. More spins. You hear that? Extremely safe for work and family friendly. Totally family friendly. Totally.
Absolutely. Nah, I'm more 18 plus, but I keep it like 16 plus most of the time.
Well, like definitely have spicy content. Definitely have spicy content.
And I'll have a little fun with it.
Of course, you enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Definitely.
Yeah.
Speaking of enjoying yourself and having fun content, let's get into some spicy takes. Ready for some spicy?
Oh, spicy takes. Okay, I'm ready.
What's your thoughts?
I can't wait to get canceled.
Yeah, this is the question gonna do it. What's your thoughts on the VTube community at the moment?
Okay. Yeah, this is. I have thoughts. I have thoughts. So VTubing community. What I consider the VTubing community is VTubers that are actively streaming. That's the VTubing community, and a lot of the VTweeters, quote unquote, that are on Twitter. Those guys don't count.
Oh
I hate those
snap!
guys.
Oh dang! Oh! Watch out for that. Those are my I get a lot of those as my lurkers.
No.
I'm not saying anything wrong with them.
Than VTubers, though. If you're just strictly just tweeting on Twitter, that's not VTubing, in my opinion. You can disagree with me. I'm okay with that.
No, I'm not disagreeing.
Lurking is great. There's nothing wrong with lurking.
Exactly. Like I love lurkers. I love my lurkers. All my lurkers.
Lurkers are great.
Lurkers, you are amazing, and I love you guys to death. But I will say that because I'm not a VTuber, I don't really have VTweeters really retweeting my content. But I do know that like sometimes they treat themselves as VTubers and then they complain to other VTubers saying that, hey, why aren't I getting as much attention as you are? And it's like, well, because you're not freaking doing anything. You're just tweeting other people's content. And you keep on talking about how you'll debut eventually, but you never do. You know?
Yeah, that doesn't count. The people on Twitter that's been like a pre-debut for like 3 years.
Yep, like guys, come on. Lurk.
We love lurkers.
I love lurkers. But yeah, I agree with you. On that kind of stuff. I will say that I do get a lot of them as lurkers, so I think that's fun. But I'm pretty sure
Sorry if you feel called out. You can hate me. Don't hate Tricko, please.
But I'm pretty sure they kind of already know. Like I haven't had anyone really complain to me about this kind of things, but I can definitely see why it could be really annoying.
Yeah. I mean, there's a difference obviously between people who are actually pre-debut and working on getting stuff. Obviously, you see their progress through their tweets. But if you're just strictly you've been like just tweeting on Twitter saying you're a quote unquote VTuber for like several years, it's not gonna happen. You gotta make content in order to be a VTuber, in my opinion. You gotta be streaming or you gotta be making YouTube videos. You
gotta be doing something.
Yeah. But the VTubing community in itself, like the actual VTubing community, it can be a little rough sometime, in my opinion. I think there's a lot of unnecessary drama. I guess you could say that happens in almost any community, but I feel like it happens a lot, and it attacks people very personally. In the community, because there are real people. It is real people behind the anime avatar or whatever. It just makes me sad because for me, VTubing is kind of an escape. I like video games. It's almost like therapy almost for me.
True.
In a way. And I just to think or to feel that like other VTubers don't view it the same way, and they just want to cause issues, or I don't know, they want to nitpick people in like a really mean way. I don't appreciate that in the VTubing sphere, which is why I try to stay out of a lot of drama. So
True.
I'm pretty drama free for the most part.
It's good. I love it. Like
Yeah,
I have met a lot of VTubers who like that's their bread and butter, and they like to talk about that, and that's literally their content is to talk about the VTuber community and like the drama and stuff like that. I usually don't personally. Like I don't really. It reminds me of high school.
It
Like,
does, yeah.
Like I'm not shy to say this, but I'm 32 years old. I'm done with high school. Like I haven't done high school in a very long time. So I
But
really
it's
do
high
not
school
need it.
behavior.
Yeah, it feels like high school behavior because I'm just like guys, come on, guys, come on.
It just escalates too quickly half the time. If you get a lot of traction on like Twitter, like from a small situation, and it just elevates, it can lead into like doxing and stuff, or just tanking of like streams with like mass bullying and stuff. And I hate to see the people that are victims of that don't deserve it.
I agree. And
it breaks my heart, honestly.
And usually it's something that like they even come up. Like I might say something like 10 years ago, and then someone bring that up somehow. It's like, hey, did you say this one thing about this one person? I'm like, who? What? Did you see this tweet you did 10 years ago? I'm like, oh yeah, I guess.
That's a whole different situation that I think is a little. That one's rough.
Yeah, that was a rough one because there's definitely some conversations to go on to it. But like I agree with you though. Like some people don't really deserve it, but we have to like kind of know the context. I think that's the main thing. We have to know the context because
and a lot of people don't get that context, I think. So
yeah, and that is what it is. That's why I never really like go into like more of the drama until I know more about it. And most of the time. Most of the time when someone asks me about it, I usually just straight up just tell them, like, dude, I have no idea. I don't want to give my opinion on it. I'm not knowledgeable. I'm not smart enough to talk about this kind of stuff. So I'm just not going to talk about it because I don't really know anything about it. I don't know the characters. I don't know anyone involved with it. It sounds bad. What you told me, it sounds like they did something bad. But also, I don't know every side of the story. So I need more context. So that's kind of how I see it.
With that situation stuff, it like evolves over the like 2 weeks or something, and then from the start it may seem like one person's the bad guy, but it turns out they're actually not. But then at that point it's too late because it's already been like a week and they've already been like canceled or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So like that's why I don't really want to drive into that. I don't mind talking about video game drama because that's fun. That's fun to talk about, and like the people who's involved with it are people who are in the high up CEOs and big companies like Nintendo and Sony. I don't mind talking about them.
Deserve it.
Yeah, exactly. Before I get into that, yes, Speedy, I am old, and it's also funny that you're only 1 year younger than me, and you're calling me old. How dare you? Drama clearly gets people's attention. Just look at a Kendrick Drake. I don't think I'm that old really either.
No, you're not that old.
But my back does hurt. So I am feeling the debuffs. I'm definitely feeling the debuffs. Of course, that's what you call it.
I know.
I might be old, but I'm still a gamer. Gamer at heart, forever.
Forever.
You think you're old? That's cute. I can help you with your back. Oh, that'd be nice. Let's karate.
You should interview Atsu. You will have a joy with him.
Come on my show. Just DM me anytime. Just DM me, and also I'm setting stuff up with June right now, so you might be able to get into my June calendar. Trick, you should sleep on the floor. It's so good for your back, dude. My bed is so freaking hard that it's almost like sleeping on the floor. I'm so mad about it too. So
get a tatami mat and sleep on the tatami mat on the floor.
Right? Actually, I did try to do that. I bought a tatami mat to sleep on the floor. I hated it so badly. Like, even though I love Japan, I love Japanese stuff, and maybe one day I'll try like a legit one, but like just putting it on a carpet and just trying to sleep on it, where like I don't, it just feels nasty to me because like I'm sleeping on the floor, and there's like I know there's like probably like ants or like nasty stuff on the floor, you know. I just don't feel like it. You know, Yeah. So I don't know. That's the one of those kind of things that I just.
I mean, to be fair, they don't sleep on them all the time, so.
Well, they also have pads, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But like the gaming news thing, I can talk about that all day, every day. Like the biggest thing that's going on in the gaming news right now is the fact that Helldivers, right? Helldivers is blowing up, and like I'm waiting until I hear more about it because like people jumped on it like crazy. Like people are already trying to like view bomb it and doing all this kind of stuff. That, and then I wait until a little bit more, and I'm starting to get more information about it. And like it's mostly Sony. It's nothing to do with the developers. It's usually Sony, and a lot of people are pissed off about that because there's different parts of the world that doesn't have access to a PlayStation account, so they can't make one.
Yeah.
And apparently, Sony did address that, saying that those people will be exempt from that. You know, they will be able to still play it, those kind of stuff, if they can't make one. I didn't know how they can like pick and choose which ones they can and cannot do it. And
it has to do with what countries are available to make PSN accounts.
Yeah.
But
and to be fair,
yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was saying, to be fair, they have actually had on their Steam page the entire time saying that it requires a PlayStation login. They just haven't enforced it because they wanted to get more people involved. And so, like, there's some communication issues on the developer side, so that they could be like, hey guys, don't tell Sony this, but we have purposely not turned on that feature. So just saying, you might still need to get that eventually. But right now, go ham. But
I just feel like the situation was handled very poorly.
No, it definitely did. Like Sony, going back and just being like, yeah, sorry guys, sucks to suck kind of situation. Like they kind of pretty much said that. And the developers is like, I don't want you guys to hate our game. We want you to enjoy it. But our hands are tied because, you know, our boss are telling us, you know. It's the kind of same,
exactly.
It's the exact same thing if you went up to a Walmart employee who's stocking eggs and get pissed off at them why the eggs are so expensive, you know. Like, he's just freaking stocking eggs. They have no control. They're just stocking the eggs in that kind of situation. I don't think anything's going to change from this. I really don't think so. I don't think there's going to be anything that will be given out to it. I think there's going to be less people playing Helldivers, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I just think it's going to. I don't think there's anything really wrong with it. It sucks, yeah. But,
unfortunate.
You know. Now, here's the thing. This is not new. Companies have done this for a while. I hate the fact that I couldn't play. I had a really awesome person invite me to play Uno with them. I couldn't play Uno because for some reason EA just kept on crashing my game and I couldn't play it. I'm blaming EA. I'm not blaming anything. I'm blaming EA.
I love playing Uno, but having to sign into Ubisoft every single time and going through their really scuff fucking what's it called? Application is terrible.
So bad. I couldn't play with them, even though they made the collab for me. It's just so bad. It feels bad.
It's like, bro, just let me play it straight from Steam.
Just play it. I just want to play. That's why I really don't like digital games. I love all my games physical. I need the physical. I need to be able to touch it. I need to be able to feel it, taste it, smell it. I need all of it. You
probably shouldn't taste it, but yeah.
I need to. I'm definitely gonna be tasting it when Elden Ring comes out. Be tasting it all over the place. I just don't like digital.
Just really don't like digital. Cartridges don't taste good, so
you probably I'll have to watch out for my Nintendo Switch ones. Yeah, you're right. But I bought Uno like 10 years ago. And now I can't play it because of some freaking weird issue. Because I looked it up and it said something about how you need to renew your licensing of ownership for the game. I'm like, I don't need to do anything. I own it. It's right there.
It's right there.
Like, come on. So like, I'm so irritated. And now I'm trying to refund it because I thought the best way to fix it is to buy it again, and it didn't work. So now I'm going to try to refund it. So I can freaking.
Oh my gosh.
It's just freaking
so complicated.
Gotta walk
for no reason.
So dumb. I gotta walk my dogs. Have a good interview. Bye, Speedy. Take care, buddy. But yeah, no, I can talk. I can talk about video games all day, every day. Like so.
Yeah. It's great to be passionate about something. That can be very entertaining.
100%. But that's why I don't mind talking about video game drama because I think it's just really fun and interesting. And I feel like no individual is being called out. You know, not real.
No.
Like sometimes.
It's just company that's responsible.
Exactly, and you can
They
get mad
don't
at
care.
companies. Yeah, they don't care. They're making all the money they want. You know, they couldn't care less.
Exactly.
You know, so like,
Sony's already made their money,
well, yeah.
whether you stop playing their game or not.
Exactly,
So.
they're going to be making money way more after that. Yeah, the developers are probably going to take a little bit of a hit, but then they're still getting Sony money, so they probably probably not going to be dealing with as much. You know, it's just not going to be as popular as it was before. That's pretty much what it is. But then people will move on to the next game, play something different, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the next game would be, but I'm pretty sure.
No one knows what the next game's gonna be.
Well, this would be a good time. Like, I'm a Sony fanboy. I actually like Sony a lot.
Sony makes good games. It's just unfortunate that their company.
They are a
is kinda
company.
shitty half the time.
Unfortunately, yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. To be fair, every company has those like negative things. Like Nintendo is known for doing a lot of like stay old school, never update, and just stay with the old school mottos, which is very annoying. And then Xbox is pretty much giving up. It's just like we don't really want to do anything anymore. So
they lost the console wars. They're done,
they
bro.
admitted that they lost console wars, and now they're probably just going to release Xbox Game Pass on like a PlayStation Nintendo eventually. So they won't even be an Xbox anymore. So that's gonna be fun to see. So they kind of just give up. So and then of course publishers all over the world are super crazy. But but it's fun to talk about because again they're corporate and there's no one individual. Now sometimes they do talk about like individuals, like content creators or streamers. That talk about certain kind of things, or leakers. And those are completely different stories. And usually I don't like to dwell too much into those kind of things, just because, again, it's the actual person involved. That like I don't want to put all the hate into it. And also, it's kind of you got to watch out too when it comes to like anyone you kind of want to talk about. And that's why like I usually don't personally like to reference other content creators in my my spiel. Because I don't want to be like, oh, well, this guy said this, you know? Because sometimes you might mistrude what they say. And they might be wrong. And also, they have a community that will very quickly fight back. And then you will get shut down very quickly if you were wrong, you know? So that's why I don't like to be like, hey, Asmon Gold or Moist Critical said this kind of stuff. I don't want to deal with that kind of stuff.
Well, it's just like with like YouTubers, it's easier to differentiate that they're a real person because you can see their face. They are fleshes.
The flesh tubers like me.
Yeah, they're flesh tubers. They're real people. You can see that they're real people. I think it gets people forget most of the time that there are real people with real lives behind the anime avatar. It's anime, yeah, but it's not like a show or something. It's these are real people. Like I work 40 hours a week in a pharmacy. I'm a real person. I pay bills. I have responsibilities. Yeah, exactly.
You have things to do.
And I think people forget about that a lot, and they really shouldn't.
Yeah, because there's definitely a lot of people who will be going home right after this and do a normal day at work, and they will be thinking about those kind of stuff. And then when they get back into the house, they realize they caused a huge uproar, and their inbox is super flooded by like hate speech because we got one small little thing wrong that we didn't mean to. You know?
Yeah.
I regret to inform everyone that I am not currently a karate cat man in real life. What? Oh, he's not a karate cat man.
So.
What? Wow, I thought he was just a regular cat person, but apparently he's not even a cat man. He's not even a karate cat man. Oh my god.
Nope.
He probably, you know what? He's probably a wrestler. A wrestling cat man.
Yeah, he do be doing that sometimes.
He'd be doing that. So yeah, you know, I can see that. I can see that. Definitely. He's like King from Tekken. That's what he is. That's what he is. What's that move from Street Fighter of like the Raging Demon move? That's why I get that emote. Like I think I'm about to get hit by the Raging Demon. I don't even know about video games.
When I see that emote, I think of the crab meme where it's like silence wench.
Silence
the
wench.
crab with the laser eyes. I love
see
it.
that. Alright. Any changes from when you first started streaming compared to now?
Yeah, I mean, like, I first started streaming, I was lonely. I don't have a whole lot of IRL friends. and streaming has been that outlet to interact with people and socialize. I was very much quiet when I first started, but I really had to develop my conversation skills and talking to a crowd, almost like public speaking in a way. It's a skill that I've had to develop, and is definitely something I think I've grown a lot. That's where I've grown the most. And then also figuring out what my audience likes and what they want from me as a content creator. As much as people hate that word.
I think content creator is good. I think I think the word that everyone hates, influencer.
Oh, influencer. Yeah, that's the one.
Which is unfortunate because I think that's like 100% describes a lot of the people on the internet, because they could say the smallest of things, like
you can influence people.
Yeah, you influence a lot of people, you know, like 100%. Like I could just be like, freaking hate steak, and then now people think that I'm like a vegan, and then people are going to go all around. It's like, oh my god, you should hate steak because he hates steak. It's like, no. Also, I love steak.
It influences people. It really does.
So it describes them super well. So even though people hate it, I think it describes them very well.
I mean, it doesn't apply to everyone, but it does apply, and I understand why people don't like that word. But
Agree. Like this is not really relatable, but like I kind of see it as like something to talk about. Like those the tech reviewer characters, you know, they've been getting a lot of flack lately because like they're so influential that like if they talk bad about like a product, that product will actually like lose money. Like that product will actually like die. And even though the people in the higher up is saying, hey, you can't say bad things about a product because we're losing a lot more money, and the influencer is like, well, then make a better product.
I mean, yeah. I one of the situations that's been happening on the YouTube scape recently is a really renowned tech YouTuber. I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of my words.
I don't know his name either.
Reviewed like an AI product, and obviously it was bad. I mean, if someone's trusted like that to review technology and products and stuff, something that affects the everyday consumer, you know, they're gonna have an influence on what the masses likes to consume as products.
Yeah, exactly. That's why like the influence is such a huge like good definition of some of these people, because we are influenced on this guy's choices, which is scary because like for big companies, but also is scary for us consumers, because we are now going to look at those kind of things as like, okay, so what if he says, we have to take very truthfully. So that means if he does get paid a little extra money to say something positive about a thing, we're just gonna have to trust that he is saying the truth and totally not being bought out. And whenever we do get an item, it's going to be good, right?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you really have to do your own research, and
that's what you should do.
And look at the person that you're getting influenced by, and ask yourself, do you also believe in those values? But on the other hand, influence can be a good thing. I mean, like, look at the video game Among Us that had been out for a couple of years, and hardly anyone played it.
Yeah, and
then
suddenly
Fall
it
Guys blew up. Yeah, it suddenly blew up, and it was like one of the most popular games of like 2021 or whatever.
It was so good. I love it. I love it so much. And then
I love Among Us. Among Us is great.
I love it too. It's so much fun. So much fun to like help people out. Like, you killed me.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
Like that's switching. But like that's the thing that I like about like when it comes to like the gaming culture is that like for me, I'm not influenced about like people's decision on games, but I will be if someone's saying that this game is really good, I will check it out and look at it.
Yeah.
You know, instead of like going out
Absolutely.
and buying something. You know, I'll just be like, oh, let me check it out, and you usually can always
You
find
do
someone
research.
playing it.
Yeah, exactly. You can do research before actually purchasing it if you are interested in seeing if it's good or not.
Agreed.
That's why content creators are so nice nowadays, because you can be like, well, what's Mouse playing? What's good right now? Or something like that.
What's good? She's playing Helldivers still? Okay, cool. Awesome. I can still play Helldivers. Good.
Exactly.
Going back to what you were saying
What goes
before,
both ways.
you started out as a very shy, timid little dragon,
Yes.
and now you're a little more like peace of mind that you can do whatever you say.
Yeah, exactly. I feel a lot more. When I started, I was like, who am I? What am I about? I didn't really know, and I feel like I still don't know, but I feel like I know more now than I did before. So
Like I said, you're still climbing, you're still growing, and then you
yeah,
definitely see you
exactly,
keep on going
exactly.
forward. It'd be cool. It'd be cool. I'd love to
Life is
see
about evolution and
evolution.
growing as a person.
Yeah, growing,
Yeah,
improving. Yay! Well,
exactly.
speaking of growing as a person, we'll see how far you grow by this question.
Ooh.
What's your favorite video game franchise? And I'll judge you very harshly. I'm sorry.
Oh gosh. My favorite video game of all time is Undertale.
Okay, cool.
I love Undertale. I think the story is wonderful. I think the combat is great. It has multiple endings, which I like about a game.
Mm.
It is my favorite game, and I was so happy that I could be able to play it on stream for everyone, and everyone really enjoy it.
I like it. That's
It was
really
a
good.
great time. I love a game with a good story. I like the Fallout series. Fallout 4 had a great story, in my opinion. I want to play the New Vegas one. There's just so many good games. It's hard to pick just one.
It's really difficult. That's why I say like favorite video game or video game franchise. So it sounds like
Yeah,
favorite
yeah.
game is Undertale. Favorite franchise would be like Fallout.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm not gonna hold bar myself. I'm a variety streamer, so I'm not gonna hold bar myself to like one genre of video games. But I also really like indie games. Indie games are great.
Indie games are really good. I think they're a lot more
Mhm.
popular than they used to be.
Yeah, absolutely, which is really good for small developers. That is just like a team of like 6 people that's working on a game.
Yeah, like it's well. See, back in the day, back when I was a
Mhm.
kid, if you didn't recognize the developer, you would never play the game.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
now,
yeah.
but now, like people will look at a game, and if it looks interesting and fun, they'll play it, no matter if it's from a big AAA developer or a very small indie
Mhm.
developer. And that's really cool because it means that anyone could get really big and popular if they just make a good idea, you know.
Yeah, exactly, which is wonderful. And obviously with the different walks of life people come from, each person has their own story to tell, and it's just great to see that put into like a video game. And sometimes it expands the genre as a whole.
Mm.
It's
Agreed.
wonderful.
I like where the gaming industry is right now. I really like it. I
Yeah,
think gamers have more of a voice than they ever had.
yeah. Well, I don't like where the AAA games are right now, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, the AAA games I'm not really happy about, but tell you the truth, like I think they're just getting what they deserve. You know, like people are
Mhm.
starting to realize
I
you
agree.
can't just like shoehorn in deadbeat content and expect us to just eat it. You know, because we have choices now. You know,
Yeah,
like
we
people are
have so
good.
many options.
Yeah, people are actually going away from Call of Duty. Finally, it took them many
Yeah.
years of them flopping up, but like they're actually finally getting into um, like other like stuff. They probably actually have to try now, you know, instead of just shoehorning. Same with the sports games. Sports games have been
Mhm.
on the fall for a very long time and been really
Right, they're
terrible.
like all the same.
Yeah, they're all the same, and they had been getting away with it. But now even the sports fans are starting to realize, like, because all the memes has been like, getting hit in the face, and they started to realize that they can't just keep releasing this kind of stuff, which I like.
Which is good. It's a wake up call for them, and that means we can start getting better games and stuff. It's
Exactly,
great.
and that's why I'm really happy about it. Is because like it sounds like if you make a good game, people will play it. And people
Yeah.
will buy it. People will actually spend a lot of money on it. Like Helldivers did really
Absolutely.
well. Hogwarts Legacy did
Mhm.
really well. Elden Ring did really well. And now even after the big flop, Cyberpunk's doing really well. You know, but like
Yeah.
the games that are supposed to be doing super well are not doing super well. Like Skull
Uh-huh.
and Bones and Suicide Squad, Kills the Justice League. These games did
Mhm.
not do very well. And even though they said they were supposed to, they are not.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, just having fully formed non-buggy games from the get-go where we have all the content is so nice. Obviously Cyberpunk 70 what 76
77.
I don't know the number. 77. Sorry, I've been playing
76,
Fallout 76 a lot.
1987. You know, it's in the future, right? In the future. Hi,
Yeah,
Slime
something like
Dragon.
that.
Hi, Danny.
Hi Danny. Hi Remy. But yeah, like it just people are starting to get sick of it. All the loot boxes, all the buggy issues from the start.
I just like.
Cyberpunk is better, but you know, it's that initial thought where like I want a fully formed game that's not going to give me issues right out of the gate.
And I did love that we can actually like hurt them where they
Mhm.
hurt the most in the pockets, you know.
Yeah,
And like
in the
I'm so
wallet.
happy. Hi Roto, hello, it's good to see you.
Welcome in.
I'm going in the store, but just know, love you guys. Oh, we love you too, Remy. We love you too. We need to hang
Love you,
out some more.
Remy.
We need to hang out some more. I'm not a dragon, but I'll totally hang out with you, dragon. Totally. Also, knowing
It's
as
okay,
lewd
if you
as
still
I
tell me
am.
you're a dragon, you're
Well,
fine.
I didn't mean to, but when I was totally researching her, I saw that she
Mhm.
had a very largely filled 18 plus tag.
Oh.
Yeah, so you know what? I can see it. I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Just become a dragon easy. Yeah, I'll just become a dragon. I'll just be a dragon.
Yeah. Yeah.
But going back to
Easier.
what we were saying before, that's why I like the gaming industry right now, and that's why I
Yeah.
think the gaming industry is bigger than it's ever been. It's because the gamers have more of a voice, and they have more
Absolutely, yeah.
power to do the kind of things that they should do, because like they actually like, if a game is good, people know about it, people buy it,
Mhm.
and it will do well. If the game does not do well, you will hear about it before the game even comes out. People will actually strongly oppose it. And then if they do something scummy, everyone will know about it. And that's what I love
Mhm.
about it so much. Is because back in the day,
It's wonderful.
when you played the game, you didn't know anything about it. You just relied on the trailers. And when you got home and played the game and didn't like it, the best thing you can do is just return it. Or try to return it, you know, kind of situation.
Try to return it.
Try to
Yeah.
return it, but that's it. You wouldn't have anything else. Like you can't fix the
That's
game,
it.
can't do any updates on it. So
You can't put anything out there to be like, hey, please fix this. or
yeah, you can't.
something.
Tell the people, only the people on the playground. Like, hey, I was thinking about buying that game. Oh, don't buy that game. That game sucks. That's the only thing you can say. You
Mhm.
can't really go online and talk about it, review it. You know, you relied on Game
Yeah,
Informer reviews, the kind of situation. And even those were not really 100% accurate. You know. So it's cool. I like it. I like the game.
Hey,
I like the game.
listen.
Hi, Goldie. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Hi, Goldie.
Hi.
All the
Hi.
dragons are coming out.
I know.
today.
All the dragons is coming on to my show. Like, jeez, I might end up becoming a dragon at the end of this. Wow, dragons! Oh, dragons!
Yes.
So much dragons. Wait, next question for you. If
I'm ready, I'm
you
ready.
could live in any video game or anime world, what world would you like to live in? Come dragon,
Oh
come
gosh. There's so many. Okay, so I love fantasy. I love high fantasy.
Jackets? I
I
can get free
play D&D. I'm a dragon, obviously.
I didn't know you guys get free
So-
jackets. Man, I should have joined you guys a long time ago.
Yeah, well, you know, come join the club. There's always more space for another dragon.
Man, I didn't know that. Jeez, I might think about it. But yeah, go
Yeah.
on. You want to live in the D&D world?
I wanna live in some high fantasy world. I don't know, like Konosuba world or
Konosuba
the
world
world
would be
of
kinda cool.
D&D, or yeah, I know, right? High fantasy. High fantasy is my bread and butter. I love high fantasy.
Mm-hmm. Well, how about this? So in Konosuba world, you're
Mhm.
able to like ask the goddess for one item to take
Mhm.
with you into the new world. Obviously, there's that one guy who got the cursed blade, and then of course Kazuma, who took literally the goddess themselves, which I thought was hilarious. It was great.
That was such a Chad move.
It was
bro.
such a chat move. It was like, you come with me. I was like, wait, I don't think you can do that. And then the goddess comes up and is like, yep, you can do that. I was like, wait, no, you can't do that. This was great. But yeah, so like, what would you choose if you could get any item to bring you into an isekai world?
Gosh. I feel like there's like so many answers because like there's like so many isekai anime. There's like I got this one cheat weapon and it's like a frying pan or something.
Well, yeah, no, that's actually literally what all the isekais anime is asking that one question and then making a show of it.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't. Maybe I just asked to be freed to be in my true form.
True form.
That's what I would want. That's all I want.
Look at
I
all
don't
the
even know material
XP that you
objects.
just earned in chat. I know I got all the XP. I'm
Ooh,
leveling up.
XP.
I'm leveling up.
Mhm. Yeah. So yeah, definitely some kind of high fantasy world. Yeah, it's like some kind of fantasy.
Anything fancy. I
I
like
love
it.
the creator.
Um,
I love the creativity of those type of worlds.
Yeah, I just think it'd just be interesting to experience. You know, it's just be a really interesting
Yeah,
experience.
yeah.
It'd
be wonderful.
I agree. 100%. If you collab with any VTuber, I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but you can collab with any VTuber out there, no matter how big or small they are, who would you like to collab with?
Oh gosh, yeah, I don't think you have to ask this question because I don't shut up about her, but my Oshi, my one and only Oshi, Iron Mouse. I would love to collab with Iron Mouse.
Very good, very
It
good.
is my biggest goal of all time as a streamer to be on her Speak of the Devil show.
Oh, that'd be so cool. Well, hey, this is a good
That would be-
experience. A little tidbit of experience, you know. I would love to have her on my show. So cool.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
It'd be cool. I'm pretty sure I
Would,
would
would.
probably stumble like crazy. Be like,
Oh, I'd be so nervous if I got to talk to her.
right? It's like I most of my questions would just be like, you know, like everyone loves you way too much. Like you are inspiration for a lot of people, and people love
There's
you.
a reason why she's like the #1 VTuber,
Yeah.
you know?
She's literally the perfect underdog. Because like of all her situations, she shouldn't be doing the things she's doing. Like
Yeah,
of
she really
all
makes the
the
most out of it.
right. Like she does a great
Mhm.
job. And like I hear she sings, which is insane that she sings. You know,
She sings so well. I love listening to her music at work.
Mhm. Like she's the ultimate like idol. You know, in that kind of
Yeah.
sense.
In
That's
a
why
way, yeah.
she's in a way. I just think it's funny that she's also Satan. You know.
Yeah.
So I feel like to be honest,
Satan.
a little bit of criticism. I know I might get pitchforks and fire out of me, but I
Oh.
feel like she should probably like her vibes and her characteristics doesn't really
Mm-hmm.
feel like Satan-y. I think that's like the joke that like it plays off of
Yeah.
her.
Like Satan's an idol, you know?
Yeah, it's funny kind of situation, you know. But like I could see like Zentreya as like
Mhm.
the Satan kind of character, you know. She's funny too, but at least she has like that kind of like mood with it. I see her. I see like Eye Mouse as just like a regular anime magical girl kind of character, you know.
I mean, she kind of is. She has so many outfits. I'm surprised she hasn't done one yet because she
Oh, no.
loves Sailor Moon.
She
so.
does, she does. But I know I like her though. She's amazing. She's a
Yeah.
amazing content creator. Love her. Cool.
Absolutely. But if I had to choose a second option, I would choose Mori Calliope from
Oh,
Hololive.
that'd be cool too. I can see you bounce
Yeah.
off with her on that. That'd be kind of cool. She
She's
seems
so
very
cool.
cool. She's so cool. She just seems like a cool person to hang out with.
True, and she has amazing music
Mm-hmm.
too.
I love her
her
music.
music.
I love her music too.
Mhm.
What would you like to accomplish next? You kind of mentioned it a little bit, but you can go in more depth if you like to. What's your next goals for as a content creator?
Well, obviously, I have my all-time never gonna reach type goals.
Hey,
but I
keep
have also
going.
more realistic goals. I think it's good to be grounded and being like, yeah, this is probably unlikely, but it's still a goal I have. But I think what I really want at the moment is just to keep creating content, keep growing as a content creator, and eventually make partner. I would love to make partner someday.
That'd be cool. I can see you just
Yeah.
do that. Just keep doing what you do. Keep what you do. You have the
I'm
community.
trying.
You have the community. You got a community. You just have to get more of those new people to come in.
Exactly. And I have grown so much over the past 2 years. I'm sitting at 1.1k followers on Twitch right now,
Ooh,
which
so
I
cool.
thought I never would have gotten to at all.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep up the awesomeness.
I'm trying, but you know the numbers.
Yeah, trust me. I know the
They
feeling.
get
I
to
know the
me
feeling.
sometimes.
Yeah. You guys, chat. You are very important for our
Very important.
sanity. So
And
whenever
our
you can,
success.
yeah. So keep enjoying our content and let us know if we can improve on anything because we
Yeah,
rely on you
absolutely.
guys to make us happy.
I'm always whoa. That
Okay,
was a
no.
little much to put on the
What
viewer.
what I mean by that is that you guys give us the dopamine, like whenever we see that one person added to a chat. You know. Like,
It's true. That
When-
dopamine
when-
feels real nice.
The dopamine feels really nice whenever we see you say, "Hi, how's the stream going?" You're like,
Yeah. It really means a lot to see people return from like after following one stream or something.
Hmm.
Being like, "Oh, you're back. Are you gonna stick around? This is so nice."
It's so nice. I love it. You know.
But I also appreciate the people that just check me out like once and I can make them smile
Mhm.
and they give me a follow. Because I equate the follow button to like I made someone smile, I made someone laugh.
Yeah, I
and
can see
that's my ultimate goal as a content creator is just to make people smile and laugh.
that. Yep. I think that's
So-
actually a really good way to like think about it as a content creator. Is as long as you make that one person smile, If
Yeah.
they look at someone else, they might have not. You know, like they took their time out of their day to come check you out, and they were pleased. They were happy.
Yeah, and I really appreciate that because watching streams is a commitment. It really is, especially for like 3 to 4 hours a day, 3 days a week. So I really appreciate it. It's just wonderful.
It's wonderful. It's so wonderful.
Mhm.
Cool. Are you ready for the last question of the night?
Oh gosh, last question. I'm ready. Lay it on me.
Lay on you. Okay, I will do it. And this is my favorite question of all. My favorite question. And that is, do you have any advice for those who might want to get into streaming / VTubing?
I have so much advice.
She just
honestly.
pulls out a long slip of paper. Like,
Mhm.
okay,
Hold on, let me get
where
my
do I
list.
start? Let me get my. You hear the paper in the background.
I will give some uncommon advice that I've touched on a little bit before in the past, because obviously, you know, being yourself, that's very important as a content creator. But everyone says that, and it is true. But if I could give some uncommon knowledge to upcoming streamers or VTubers, it is to be not only yourself, but think about how you can make something your own. There's so many VTubers. Like I said, there's so many dragon VTubers. I'm not the first Sakura dragon at all. I know about 5 other ones. But you just gotta like, branding is important. Being able to talk to people is important. It's a skill you gotta develop. It's not gonna come overnight. And just keeping at it, keeping a consistent schedule. That's also very important.
Consistency, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, most streamers, when they first start out, they don't make it past 1 year. They give up after a year, and you can't accomplish everything in 1 year.
No,
it's just-
young 1 year is like pretty much your beta testing right there.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I've been doing this for 2 years now. And I'm still pretty new to like all of this. I'm still learning stuff every day, and there's still new tech that comes out every day. Just utilizing it to the best of my abilities is very important. So you just keep growing, keep trying new stuff, see what sticks to the wall. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Just keep trying. I think that's the main
Yeah.
thing, is that don't give up. Don't give up. Like, do it if you're having fun. If you're having fun
Yeah.
or doing what you're doing, then just keep doing. Just keep doing. Just have fun. You know.
Not every game you stream is gonna be a banger. Sometimes you just gotta let a game go.
Yeah, and also like for burnout's sake, definitely take your breaks.
Yeah.
Definitely take your breaks, and don't
For
feel
sure.
bad if like you have a bad stream day or a bad stream week or even a bad stream month. You know, like just keep doing it.
It's true.
Just
It's
keep
true.
going for it.
You also gotta think about like what your audience is doing at that time during the month. Like, I know early January people are coming back from being on break from school. When summer starts, people dip out a bit more because, you know, they're out taking a vacation or they're going and enjoying the weather. You just gotta also think about that. So when you have those lower numbers during like the beginning of August or something, you know, people are going back to school and you're not doing anything wrong. It's just people are busy. People also have lives. Your viewers
true.
have lives as well as you. So
Very true. Very true. I like that. That's actually a really good insight on that. Very true.
yeah, you just gotta remember that. So
Awesome. Well, hey, that's all the questions I have for you. Thank you so much for answering every single one of them. Great.
thank you so much for having me.
Of
I really
course.
do appreciate it, and I know I said it like 6 times already, but this was so much fun.
I appreciate
getting to-
you coming on my show. Thank you.
Yeah, getting to have a deep talk with someone about just different things is really nice. Cause I kind of silly, funny. Well, I don't know if I'm funny.
I think you're funny. I think you're great.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But you know, being like that all the time is nice. It's good to have that what's the word? Distinction, but also having like deep talks with someone about like interesting topics, like the video game sphere or the VTuber community. It's very nice to have on occasion.
Agreed. Well, I always love talking about that kind of stuff. So if you ever want to talk to me about any of this kind of things, I'm more than happy to talk. I'll talk your ear out. and then your
it's good to
amp
have
goes
a
off.
discussion and not a debate.
Exactly,
Is basically what I'm
right?
saying.
It's like, yeah, I don't like debating with people. Like people trying to debate with me on all my videos. I'm just like, no, just want to talk about it. Just wanna
We
talk
can
about
we
it.
can talk about it. It's okay. We don't have to have a debate about it. We can have a back and forth.
Yeah, literally, I had people comment on me saying that, like, well, I don't want this to happen. I'm like, oh, cool, why? Because I
just
don't
don't want it to
like it.
happen.
Because I don't like it. It's like, oh, okay. Well,
But why?
yeah, but why? Like, what? Like, tell me. Like, I want to hear your reasons. Like, for me, it makes sense why they do this, but I want to hear your, I want to hear your side. Let's
Yeah,
talk.
exactly.
Let's talk about it. You know.
Have a discussion. Discussions are important. If this gets uploaded on YouTube later, have a discussion in the chat about nice stuff.
Now, let's talk about nice stuff, chat. If you at YouTube has gotten this far in this video, one, thank you. Freaking,
Thank
you are
you.
the true MVPs of
Subscribe.
times.
Leave a
Subscribe,
like on the
like the video.
video.
Go check out Northern. You know, definitely go check out her. She does
Thank you,
amazing
thank you.
amazing content. But yeah, going back on that, yeah, where can people find you?
I am on Twitter. I tweet there occasionally and post when I go live. My main platform, my home platform, is Twitch. So please follow me on Twitch. That's where I stream like at least 3 or 4 times a week. We play video games. We hang out. It's a good time. It's a good time. I also have a YouTube channel where I upload my VODs. So if you want to see any older content from me or an event that I did in the past, that's a good place to check that out. And that's pretty much it.
No, I
Not
love
too
it.
many places.
Yeah. There you go. Go check her out. She's gonna go fraud. She's gonna watch one day. It's gonna be her between Mori and Iron Mouse on
Oh
the.
gosh, I think I would cry.
I can see it. I can see it now. I can see it now. It's gonna be a collab. It'll be a collab. I'll see it.
Oh gosh, all the pink girls.
All the pink
All
girls.
the pink
A1
hot
beauty
ladies.
all the pink hot ladies. The best of
Mhm.
it. Cool. Well, do you guys have any more questions for Northern
Anyone
right here?
want to redeem the
Spin?
wheel?
Do you guys want more spins? Any more spins? You guys want to hit the spins? While we wait for that, is there anyone you would like us to raid?
Oh, let me see who's live.
Atsumori would like to spin the wheels. This is Atsumori's.
Atsu, spin the wheel.
I believe it's our Karate Cat man.
He is the Karate Cat man.
He just followed me on Twitch, so I'm guessing we're going to discuss our interview soon. So here's a fun
Yeah,
little rant.
probably.
Here's a
He's
fun
great.
little rant. He sounds great. He looks cool. What kind of YouTubers do you like to watch on YouTube?
Oh, that's a good question. My tastes have really evolved over the years of who I watch. I used to watch a lot of Jacksepticeye, a lot of Markiplier.
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 Just his name.
But recently, my favorite YouTuber has been CDogVA.
Yeah, me too. I've been watching a lot of
Yeah.
his stuff. I've been watching Abroad in Japan. I love his content too.
Yeah, Chris is great. Chris is great as well. So, it just was so funny because I had gotten into Connor when he started doing the cosplay videos.
Mm-hmm.
When it was just him by himself. And then I started watching Mouse, and I was like, Mouse is cool. And then suddenly they became friends, and I was like, this is fantastic. I love this.
Whoa. It's really. I have an interesting story about that. But before we do that, Slime has a very interesting question for you.
Oh?
North, in your opinion, what is the perfect monster for breeding?
Oh my god, Remy!
For breeding, specifically.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna answer. I veto this question.
Oh,
I'm not
whoa.
answering this.
It's none. Shot down.
Specifically because it's Remy.
Yeah, specifically. But I used to watch Joey and Gaunt.
Ah, the anime man.
I used to watch those people
And
a
the
lot.
anime zone.
And then they brought up Trash Taste, and I didn't know who Kana was. I was like,
Oh.
that's kind of weird.
I
I know
love
the other
Trash
two, but I didn't know who
Taste.
Kana is. So I watched Trash Case, and I kind of like Kana's kind of things. It's funny because I started watching Connor after that,
Mhm.
and I started really liking him, and then I stopped watching Gaunt and Joey because I just kind of got tired of the content. You know, I don't know why. I just stopped liking it.
Yeah.
And then I used to watch Lost Paws, and I used to watch
Mhm.
him, and then he got really into the VTuber space, and we talked about a lot of the VTubers, and then they had a falling out, But that's how I found out about
Yeah.
Iron Mouse. I learned about Iron Mouse because of
Mhm.
Lost Paws. And so then when I finally found like Iron Mouse and Connor started talking to each other, I was like, whoa, I know both of you guys from completely different sides. So it's kind of cool to see them like, go back
I'm
into
so glad I wasn't the only one with that experience.
It's so cool. It's so cool.
It was amazing. It was like the perfect storm. Like I love both of these guys so much.
I love how like Remy is like saying that, oh, you talk about this kind of stuff in DMs. It sounds like you're holding back your lewdness. These are we're on stream right here. We're on the interview.
I'm being very professional right now. Okay.
Professional, very professional. We
Very
don't talk about this kind of stuff. We
professional.
don't talk about this kind of stuff. We don't talk about this stuff.
Nah, it has to do with the fact that it's Remy.
You just mess with Remy. You just mess with Remy.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a way to Kofit's called you in Uber? You're an Uber. Oh, actually was an Uber driver, yes. I love this conversation. North is just as lewd as me. She just doesn't show it. She doesn't show it. Well, I see it. Like, it's right here.
I see it.
Like it's right here. Like I haven't actually looked in a lot of them, but I saw the first couple. This is you have a very interesting side to yourself, miss. You have a very interesting side to yourself. Very interesting, very interesting.
You gotta have fun with it, okay?
Is there anyone
I can just
like
hide it better than Remy.
true? Remy just went all out. Like literally his entire icon is literally so like
Love you, Remy.
we all love you, Remy. We all love you. We gotta hang out again. I've been meaning to reach out to you and hang out, so let me know. Bro, we got the
He's cool
NFA tab on speed dial. I don't. It's just I have her page right here, and literally it says right there, 18 plus tag, and I was like, oh, I wonder what that
I
means.
do have an 18 plus tag.
It's right there. It's right there. Ask her about her fetish for tail grabbing. Oh, she has a fetish for tail grabbing.
I'm feeling very called out right now. I'm not going to deny it though.
It's like, well, see, I can't reach. Can I reach for it too?
I like cover like half my face, you know, but I can't actually because you can't see it.
I can't break the fourth wall. That's right.
No, not yet anyways.
Not yet. I have to become anime
Not yet.
first. I have to become the anime.
Mhm.
Become the anime. Cool. Well, do you have anyone you would like us to rate? I always give my guests the first option.
I do.
Send
His
me
name is Poltervine.
Poltervine. I like it.
Yes, he is a haunted plant.
Ooh, I like haunted. I like ghosts. I like ghost VTubers.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy as well. A nice VTuber.
I like it.
So.
Alright, cool. I love it.
My Puerto Rican brother.
My Puerto Rican brother. Our first art together was lewd. Whoa. I see.
That's true, but that's because it was his idea.
It's always Remy's idea. I love it. All right, well, hey.
To be fair, it's not that bad.
Oh, is it on your thing?
Content-wise. I don't know if it is or not.
No worries. So, last questions. Anything else? Is there any more spins before we move on?
Last chance. Otherwise, we're raiding out.
Rating out
Get
again.
him in now, chat.
Again, I want to say one last time. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for coming on my show. I really appreciate you giving me your time. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you. It's been really fun. It
It's
really
a lot of
has.
fun. I love doing these. I love these dudes. And I love having great people to talk to. Especially because you are also a gamer, and it's just fun talking to you about games. So I love it.
I'm that gamer girl.
The gamer
Who
girl.
also likes anime.
She's like the perfect girl right there. Guys. Jump on this. Favorite Pokemon? Do you have a favorite Pokemon?
I do, yeah, it's Gengar. I love Gengar.
Oh, I love Gengar too. That's my
I
favorite
love
Pokemon.
Gengar.
I have a little plushie of Gengar.
He's so
I have
good.
a little plushie of Gengar.
Oh, is that the sitting cutie one?
Yeah, this is little sits.
Oh, he's so cute. I just recently got a really big Gengar plush from the convention that I had last weekend. He's so big. And so soft.
I want one, but I'm flying to my upcoming anime convention, so I won't be able to bring him on board. I don't think they'll allow me to put him on as a carry-on. I'm pretty sure.
No, just have him sit in your lap. It's fine.
I would like to. But thank you guys so much for joining in. Definitely go check out Northern over here. She does amazing, awesome variety content. And if you guys like to check out a new VTuber that you've never seen before, come by and follow me. Because I do these each and every week. This week is going to be a jam-packed week because I'm doing 3 of them. I'm gonna be
I saw
interviewing.
on your schedule.
Right?
You're quite
I
a
mean,
busy
they all,
person.
yeah, it's gonna be all coming out this week. It's kind of crazy, actually. But yeah,
Mhm.
I have you, which is freaking amazing and adorable. We have Yomi, who's also freaking amazing and adorable. Both a little chaotic and a little gremlin. I like her. And also we have a deer VTuber who I don't know much about at the moment. I just love their design, so I have to do some research on them. So we'll see. We'll see.
Interesting, interesting. Definitely check him out. Let's follow Tricko, please.
Oh, thank
He's
you. I
been
appreciate it.
amazing.
Oh, you're
Thank you.
miser. You're miser. I dropped art in Trick's DMs. Oh, you did? Oh,
No,
what?
Remy.
Spoiler. Well, okay. Nice. Wow. Well, I learned something new about Northern right here. Wow. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Good to know that you
I'm
have
sorry for your
other parts about you. I see now. I see now.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm sorry for your eyes.
Good to know. Nah, it's good. It's chill. It's fun. I don't mind at all. Alright, so let's get all the loves. Let's give all the loves to our. All the loves is fine.
All the love.
Let's give more of the
All of
loves
it.
over to our dead planty over here and give them all the loves too. But thank you guys so much for joining in. You guys are all freaking amazing. We'll see you guys next time. Don't leave Discord yet, okay?
Okay.
So awesome. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful time.
You too. Bye-bye.